As we journey through life, relationships form the backbone of our experiences, shaping who we are and how we navigate the world. From childhood friends to work colleagues, from family members to chance acquaintances, each connection leaves its mark on our lives. Yet as the years pass and we grow older, a profound realization often dawns upon us. Not everyone is meant to walk beside us until the end. This understanding becomes particularly poignant for those in their later years, when social circles naturally begin to shrink and the true nature of our connections becomes unmistakably clear. In this exploration of enduring relationships, we'll delve into the complex tapestry of human connections that sustain us through life's final chapters. Many assume that certain bonds, especially those formed through blood or long acquaintance, will automatically withstand the test of time. However, reality often paints a different picture. As we age, some relationships fade naturally, like autumn leaves drifting away, while others prove remarkably resilient, standing strong against the winds of change. The purpose of this discussion is to illuminate the patterns and characteristics of those special relationships that endure through life's twilight years. We'll examine why some people remain steadfast while others gradually disappear from our lives. This isn't just an academic exercise. Understanding these dynamics can profoundly impact how we approach and nurture our current relationships, regardless of our age. For seniors watching this, you might find yourself nodding in recognition as we explore these themes. For younger viewers, this insight offers valuable guidance on building and maintaining meaningful connections throughout your life. The wisdom gained from understanding which relationships truly last can help us all make better choices about where to invest our emotional energy and how to build lasting bonds that enrich our lives. Through this exploration, we hope to provide not just observations, but practical insights that can help anyone at any stage of life cultivate deeper, more meaningful relationships. Whether you're reflecting on past connections or seeking to strengthen current ones, understanding what makes certain relationships endure can be transformative. Family members who truly care, the enduring bonds of genuine love. Among the most precious relationships that endure through life's later years are those with family members who demonstrate genuine care and devotion. Unlike the superficial connections maintained out of mere obligation or social expectation, these are the relatives who stay by your side because they genuinely value your presence in their lives. Consider Sarah, an 82-year-old grandmother whose daughter Emily visits her not just on holidays, but every Tuesday afternoon, bringing homemade soup and spending quality time sharing stories and laughter. Their bond transcends duty. It's built on mutual affection and shared history. These devoted family members stand out because their support doesn't diminish when challenges arise. Take John, a retired teacher whose health began declining last year. His nephew Michael, despite living across town, consistently arranges his schedule to accompany John to medical appointments and help with grocery shopping. What makes Michael's actions remarkable is that he never treats these responsibilities as burdensome tasks, but rather as opportunities to spend meaningful time together. During one particularly difficult week, when John needed assistance managing his medication, Michael immediately stepped up, researching proper dosages and setting up a simple tracking system that made daily routines easier. The distinguishing factor in these enduring family relationships is their ability to maintain open communication about life's practical matters without making the elder feel like an inconvenience. When Mary's sister Patricia noticed she was struggling with household bills, she didn't just offer to pay them herself. Instead, they sat down together, going through each expense, discussing options, and finding solutions that preserved Mary's independence while ensuring financial stability. This approach demonstrates respect and partnership rather than patronizing help. These family members understand that aging brings changes, but they view these transitions as natural phases, deserving attention and care. They don't shy away from difficult conversations about future planning or health concerns. When Robert's son David helped him transition to assisted living, they discussed every aspect openly, visiting facilities together, meeting staff, and even decorating his new apartment with familiar belongings. David's patience during this emotional process showed that he valued their relationship beyond mere convenience. What sets these enduring family connections apart is their consistency in both words and actions. They remember birthdays with personal touches, call just to chat about nothing important, and show up for both celebrations and challenging times. These family members create a safety net of love and support that adapts to changing needs while maintaining the dignity and individuality of their elderly relatives. They prove that family bonds, when nurtured with genuine care and understanding, can become the strongest support system available in later years. Lifelong friends, the steadfast companions of a lifetime. Among the most cherished relationships that endure through life's later years are those rare friendships that withstand the test of time. These aren't just casual acquaintances or surface-level connections, but deep bonds forged through decades of shared experiences, challenges, and triumphs. Consider Margaret and Susan, who met in their 20s working at a local library. Now in their 80s, their friendship remains as strong as ever, with Susan still visiting Margaret weekly, sitting by her side as they share stories and laughter, just as they did half a century ago. What makes these lifelong friendships so remarkable is their resilience through life's inevitable changes. When Margaret lost her husband 5 years ago, Susan didn't just send a sympathy card. She moved in temporarily, helping with daily tasks while providing emotional support. Their conversations flowed naturally between memories of the past and present-day concerns, proving that true friends don't need constant updates to understand where you're at in life. Even after months without seeing each other, their connection picks up seamlessly, as if no time had passed at all. These enduring friendships offer something unique that many other relationships cannot: unwavering acceptance of who you are. Remember Robert and James, childhood friends who grew up playing baseball in their neighborhood park? Now in their 70s, James still reminds Robert of his pitching days, but also understands and supports him as he navigates arthritis pain and mobility challenges. Their friendship has evolved beyond shared interests to encompass a deep understanding of each other's strengths and vulnerabilities. The beauty of these lifelong connections lies in their authenticity. Unlike relationships formed through work or community activities that may fade when circumstances change, these friendships persist because both parties actively choose to maintain them. When Elizabeth moved to a retirement community 3 hours away, her friend Nancy didn't let distance weaken their bond. Instead, they established a routine of video calls every Sunday evening, sharing meals together while discussing everything from grandchildren's achievements to favorite old movies. Perhaps most importantly, these friends serve as mirrors reflecting our authentic selves. They knew us before life's pressures and societal expectations shaped us, and they continue to see that core person beneath the layers of experience. Paul's friend George, whom he met in college, still teases him about his youthful idealism while respecting the wisdom he's gained over the years. This balance of familiarity and growth creates a safe space where seniors can be themselves without fear of judgment. In today's fast-paced world where relationships often seem disposable, these lifelong friendships stand as testaments to commitment and genuine care. They remind us that while many acquaintances may come and go, the friends who truly matter will find ways to stay connected, adapting to life's changes while preserving the essence of their bond. For seniors, these enduring friendships become invaluable sources of comfort and companionship, offering a sense of continuity in an ever-changing world. Lifelong partners. The foundation of enduring love. When considering relationships that endure through life's twilight years, few bonds carry as much weight and significance as that of a lifelong partner. These are the individuals who have chosen, day after day, to remain by your side through life's countless transformations. Take the story of Emma and Thomas, married for 53 years, whose partnership has evolved from passionate romance to a deep, abiding companionship that now serves as their greatest source of strength and comfort. The love shared between lifelong partners takes on a distinct quality in later years. While physical attraction and romantic gestures may naturally diminish with age, they're replaced by something far more substantial, a profound understanding of each other's essence. Emma no longer wakes up to flowers on special occasions, but she treasures the mornings when Thomas patiently helps her with her morning routine, remembering exactly how she likes her tea prepared. Their love has transformed from grand gestures to countless small acts of consideration that speak volumes about their enduring commitment. What sets these long-term partnerships apart is their ability to weather life's storms while maintaining mutual respect and support. When Thomas experienced hearing loss, Emma didn't just adjust her speaking volume. She learned sign language alongside him, opening new avenues of communication that brought them closer than ever. Their relationship demonstrates that true partnership involves adapting to each other's changing needs without diminishing the other's dignity or independence. These couples develop a unique rhythm in their daily lives that provides both comfort and security. Each morning, Emma and Thomas share a quiet hour reading newspapers together, occasionally commenting on interesting articles. These moments, though seemingly ordinary, represent years of accumulated understanding and shared history. They've learned to appreciate each other's silences as much as their conversations, recognizing that sometimes simply being present is the greatest expression of love. The depth of these partnerships often reveals itself most clearly in times of challenge. When Emma faced a serious health scare 2 years ago, Thomas became her advocate, organizing medical appointments, researching treatment options, and ensuring she felt supported throughout the process. His presence wasn't just physical, he maintained their emotional connection by continuing their nightly tradition of sharing memories from their youth, keeping her spirits high during difficult times. Perhaps most significantly, these lifelong partners understand the importance of mutual growth and adaptation. They've watched each other evolve through various life stages, from young lovers to parents, from career-driven individuals to retirees, and now to seniors navigating the complexities of aging. Through it all, they've maintained a fundamental respect for each other's individual journeys while celebrating their shared path. Their relationship serves as a powerful reminder that successful long-term partnerships aren't built on perfection, but on consistent effort and genuine care. Emma and Thomas have had their disagreements, their periods of frustration, and their moments of doubt. Yet their commitment to working through these challenges has created a bond that grows stronger with each passing year. In their later years, this partnership represents not just romantic love, but a comprehensive understanding of what it means to truly share a life with someone. The circle of kindness, how helping others creates lasting connections. Life has a remarkable way of weaving kindness into unexpected patterns, often bringing back to us the compassion we once extended to others. Consider the story of Margaret, an 85-year-old woman whose later years have been enriched by the presence of David, a former neighbor she helped raise funds for when his family faced financial difficulties 20 years ago. What began as a simple act of community support has blossomed into a meaningful friendship that defies conventional expectations of aging relationships. David's regular visits to Margaret's assisted living facility demonstrate how seeds of kindness planted long ago can grow into sturdy branches of support. Every Wednesday afternoon, he arrives with fresh groceries and spends time listening to Margaret's stories about local history, creating a bridge between generations that neither could have anticipated. His loyalty stems not from obligation, but from genuine gratitude for Margaret's past generosity, showing how acts of kindness can create bonds that transcend typical social boundaries. This phenomenon extends beyond immediate neighbors to encompass professional relationships as well. James, a retired engineer, recalls mentoring a young colleague named Anna early in her career. Now a successful executive, Anna regularly checks in on James, helping him navigate technological changes and even assisting with home repairs. Their connection exemplifies how workplace kindness can transform into lasting personal bonds, providing practical support while honoring past contributions. Sometimes these returned kindnesses come from the most surprising directions. Elizabeth, a former librarian, discovered this when Karen, a woman she once helped learn English as a second language, began volunteering at her senior center. Their roles have reversed, with Karen now guiding Elizabeth through digital literacy classes, demonstrating how acts of assistance can create reciprocal relationships that span decades and cultural differences. These relationships often manifest in small, consistent gestures that accumulate into significant support systems. Martha, who spent years helping organize community events, finds herself surrounded by former volunteers who now ensure she maintains her social connections. They take turns accompanying her to church services, book club meetings, and local festivals, creating a network of care that reflects the community spirit she once fostered. The power of these connections lies in their authenticity and mutual respect. Unlike formal caregiving arrangements, these relationships develop organically from past interactions, carrying forward the goodwill generated by previous acts of kindness. They remind us that every helping hand extended, every moment of support offered, contributes to a reservoir of goodwill that can flow back in unexpected ways during our later years. Most importantly, these bonds demonstrate that the impact of kindness often extends far beyond its immediate context. Those who receive help frequently transform into caregivers themselves, perpetuating a cycle of compassion that strengthens community ties and creates supportive networks for seniors. This pattern of reciprocated kindness serves as a testament to the enduring power of human connection and the far-reaching effects of thoughtful actions. Unexpected companions, the surprising bonds that enrich. Later years. Sometimes the most meaningful connections in our later years emerge from the most unexpected places. These relationships, born neither from family ties nor long-standing friendships, often develop quietly, catching us by surprise with their depth and sincerity. Consider Ruth, an 89-year-old widow who found an unexpected companion in Maria, a part-time caregiver initially hired to assist with light housekeeping. What began as professional assistance evolved into a genuine friendship, with Maria staying long after her scheduled hours to share stories about their respective childhoods and family traditions. These unexpected companions often enter our lives through everyday circumstances. Next-door neighbor Tom, who started by simply helping Mr. Anderson carry groceries after his surgery, gradually became a crucial part of his weekly routine. Their shared interest in gardening led to regular exchanges of plants and produce, transforming a practical arrangement into a heartfelt friendship. Tom's presence evolved from helpful neighbor to trusted confidant, someone who understands Mr. Anderson's preferences and habits better than many family members do. The beauty of these relationships lies in their organic development. Mrs. Harper's bridge group introduced her to Linda, a fellow player's daughter who occasionally filled in for absent members. Despite their generational gap, they discovered a shared passion for classic literature, leading to weekly discussions about books and authors. Linda's visits became more frequent, extending beyond game nights to include shared meals and museum trips, creating a bond that neither had anticipated but both deeply cherish. Professional caregivers often transition into these unexpected roles, demonstrating how duty can evolve into genuine care. When Jennifer, a certified nursing assistant, began working with Mrs. Peterson, she expected a standard caregiving arrangement. However, their shared love of music and theater led to impromptu sing-alongs and discussions about Broadway shows, transforming their interaction into something far more meaningful. Jennifer now stays late to watch musicals with Mrs. Peterson, their professional relationship blossoming into a true friendship. Community centers and senior groups frequently facilitate these unexpected connections. At the local recreation center, Mr. Chen developed a close relationship with volunteer coordinator Sophie, who initially helped him register for art classes. Their shared interest in painting led to joint projects and gallery visits, creating a bond that goes beyond their original roles. Sophie's consistent presence and genuine interest in Mr. Chen's artistic journey have made her an integral part of his social circle. These relationships teach us that meaningful connections aren't confined to traditional categories of family or long-term friendship. They can blossom from professional arrangements, neighborly assistance, or shared interests, reminding us that human connection knows no boundaries. The key ingredient in these unexpected companionships is authenticity, the willingness to engage beyond initial roles and discover common ground that transcends age, background, or circumstance. Final reflections. The essence of lasting relationships. As we reflect on the diverse tapestry of enduring relationships explored throughout this discussion, a clear pattern emerges. The quality of our connections matters far more than their quantity. The people who remain by our side in life's later years aren't necessarily those we might have predicted. Sometimes it's family members who demonstrate genuine care beyond mere obligation, choosing to stay because they truly value our presence in their lives. Other times, it's that one lifelong friend who defies distance and time, maintaining a bond that feels as natural as breathing, even after decades apart. For many, a committed partner stands as the cornerstone of their later years, having weathered life's storms together and emerging with a deeper understanding of what true companionship means. These relationships teach us that love evolves beyond youthful passion into a profound appreciation of shared history and mutual support. Yet equally important are the unexpected connections, those we helped in the past who return our kindness, or the surprising companions who enter our lives through circumstance and choice. The lesson here transcends specific relationships or categories. It speaks to the fundamental truth that meaningful connections are built on consistent effort, genuine care, and mutual respect. Whether through family bonds, lifelong friendships, committed partnerships, reciprocated kindness, or unexpected companionship, these enduring relationships share common threads. They adapt to life's changes, honor individual dignity, and provide unwavering support through both joyous and challenging times. Looking ahead, consider how this understanding can reshape your approach to relationships right now. Perhaps it's reaching out to that family member who always made time for you, nurturing that friendship that spans decades, or expressing gratitude to a partner who continues to choose you each day. Maybe it's paying forward the kindness you received, knowing it might circle back in unexpected ways, or remaining open to forming new connections even in later years. After all, the relationships that endure are those where both parties actively choose to stay, investing time, care, and understanding in maintaining the bond. Remember that while we can't predict exactly who will remain with us in the end, we can influence the quality of our current relationships. By focusing on genuine connection, mutual respect, and consistent care, we create the foundation for relationships that can withstand the test of time. Whether you're currently enjoying these enduring connections or working to build them, the understanding that meaningful relationships are worth every effort should guide your interactions and choices moving forward. Your voice matters. Share your insights and experiences. We'd love to hear from you about the relationships that have shaped your life's journey. Have you experienced any of these enduring connections firsthand? Perhaps you've been surprised by who remained by your side, or maybe you've discovered unexpected companionship in your later years. Whatever your story, your perspective adds valuable depth to this conversation. Consider sharing one specific thing you've learned about lasting relationships and how you plan to apply this understanding in your life moving forward. Are there changes you want to make in how you nurture your current connections? Do you recognize patterns in your own experiences that align with what we've discussed? Your thoughts and experiences are incredibly important to us. They not only help validate the insights shared in this discussion, but also provide encouragement and inspiration to others who may be navigating similar relationship dynamics. Whether you're reflecting on family bonds, lifelong friendships, or unexpected companionships, your story could resonate with someone else facing similar situations. If you found value in this exploration of enduring relationships, please take a moment to express your thoughts in the comments below. Your feedback helps us create more relevant content that addresses the real-life concerns and experiences of our audience. Plus, your insights might spark meaningful conversations among viewers who share similar perspectives or challenges. Let's continue this important dialogue about the relationships that truly matter in our lives. Share your reflections, ask questions, or simply acknowledge the patterns you've observed in your own experiences. Together, we can build a richer understanding of what makes certain connections endure while others fade away.